Okay, today I'm going to show you how to program a simple calculator using the LabView program. I apologize for the kind of low-tech example that this video is, but old computers will do the best we can. We're going to start by going over here and finding the Lego Engineer icon on the left-hand side of the screen, and that's going to open up the LabView program, and then the Lego Engineer program is embedded in that. And I want to click, just like we did when we did our simple on-off switch, I want to click on the Engineer program. Now as it opens up, it's going to look for and find all the VIs, so I'm just going to ignore that box, let it cycle through, and eventually, move that guy out of the way, eventually my two windows will open up. The purple one at the top is my panel, and the gray one at the bottom is my diagram. I'm going to start by selecting my pointer tool, or my selector tool, which is the arrow. Now you notice, depending on which of these two windows I'm working with, my tool palette changes. So for this one, we're going to be working mostly down here in the diagram window. We're going to be working kind of with the back end of our program. I've got my arrow, my selector selected. I want to start. We don't need a start and a stop function for this program, so I'm going to select each of those, the green light and the red light, and delete them. Now I'm going to go back up here to my diagram window, or my panel window, and I'm going to select numeric because we're doing a calculator and I want to have a way to input numbers that are going to be, in this case, multiplied. So I'm going to select this one right here. It's called digital control, and I'm going to stick it over there on the panel, and you'll notice when you do that, a little orange box appears in your diagram. I'm going to do the same thing. I want to be able to multiply two numbers, so I'm going to stick another number up here, another digital control, and again that's going to add an orange box down here. Now what do I want to do with these? I want to multiply them. So working down here now in the diagram window, I can go over and select the numeric function, which is 1, 2, 3 in a blue box. And there's a lot of different things I can do here. In this case, I want to multiply them. So I'm going to pick the multiply function, stick it right there. Now, what you've got here with this triangle is you've actually got three corners, 1, 2, 3. And if I right click on that times function or that multiplication function, it gives me the option to show terminals. And if I want, I can do that, and it'll actually divide that triangle into three different parts. And that's going to make, as long as I can remember that this is a multiplication function, that's going to make wiring it probably a lot easier for you if you go ahead and do, again, right-click, show terminals. Oops, I just took them off. So let me put them back on. There we go. All right, I want to multiply these two numbers together, so I'm going to go up here and get my wiring tool. And I'm going to wire from this number into the top terminal, from this number into the bottom terminal. Now I have those two numbers tied together, so the program knows that I want to multiply them. I'm going to go back up here and select my pointer tool. And on the very point of this, the third terminal, right? These two terminals back here are already wired, so I have one terminal left. This is the one that's going to actually give me the number that results when I multiply these two. So I'm going to right click on the point of my triangle there, the point of my multiplication function. I'm going to create an indicator, and you'll notice that puts another orange box right here. It's a little different though, in that it has a border that's white, whereas these ones have a border that's orange, so my white border there. You'll also notice that that went ahead and stuck another box, another numbers box, up here on my panel. So now I have two numbers wired together, multiplied to give me the third number. Looking up here at my arrows, I've got run or run continuously. I'm going to go ahead and hit run continuously to run my program. I'm going to select the operate value, which is the little finger, the little pointer finger, and now I can go in and actually start multiplying. So let's say I want to multiply 5 by 4 and and my result is 20. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm not sure how clear your picture is. 5 times 4 is 20. I can also use my arrows and actually number up or number down using the arrows, and you'll see as I do that it changes the product of these numbers. So what I have now is a very simple calculator that will allow me to multiply two numbers together very easily. Before I finish up, I want to stop my program. I'm going to go up to File, I'm going to save it, and I want to save it under my own directory. So I'm going to save it, for me, I'm going to save it under Eric Majet on ESDServe. You'll save it under, obviously, your own name because you're logged onto the computer as yourself. And I'm going to save it as Simple Calculator. And I want to make sure that it ends with the suffix .vi. That way the computer recognizes it as a LabView program. So I'm going to go ahead and save it. And I'm done. So I'll pull my LabView, my Lego Engineer front screen up. I can quit right down here in the lower right hand side. And quit. And I'm done.